Alright, what's up people? Near Blue here with another video. Real quick before we start off, I just want to say thank you to everyone who's supporting us, friends, family, new friends. If you guys ever want to talk to us, feel free to go in our Discord. It's going to be in our link tree. So yeah, hit us up, chat with us. So let's talk about Shade of Blue, new single that came out for us. How was the writing process for this one? Was it a slow one? Was it one that you guys have been kind of waiting on, or was it like a quick, like, all right, this came out super quick? Or you know, start with vocals, start with some guitars? Charlie, you pick up on that.
Bro, you're asking me to remember back a long way. I think, to be honest, I think instrumentally, this one, all of our stuff is, I'll do the instrumental, and on this first record was I'll do the instrumental, and then I send it to Chaz, and Chaz does vocals. So I think instrumentally, it kind of came together in a couple days because I did the usual thing of getting an idea and then locking myself in the room for like 14 hours a day until it's done. So it usually gets done pretty quickly. And I think I remember that being one of the easiest ones to write on the record because it kind of just felt like it was writing itself. But vocally, you'll want Chaz for that one.
Chaz, how was it?
This one vocally was probably the sloppiest and messiest demo that we had on the entire EP. When I tell you the first demo, the ideas were there, and that was the little gleam of hope. But I'm telling you, it was auto-tune up to T-Pain level, and I was just mumbling like gibberish.
Was it the same, or was it like, did you guys completely change it? Because I haven't heard that.
It was pretty much the same.
Okay, right on.
There were, obviously, like, things got ironed out, things got structured, and it sounds, way better now. I actually love it. I think it's my personal favorite on the whole EP. But yeah, the first demo was just like, I couldn't think of any words. I didn't know what it was going to be about yet or anything. I was just like, I got to come up with some sort of flow here, and I just hit record. Like I said, auto-tune at T-Pain level.
The magic came out.
I just let it all out, and it was like, nah, nah, nah. And, and the auto-tune was like, and, yeah. But it got the point across. Charlie loved it, and we kind of, like, worked through that, finalizing everything together, and it came out sick.
Yeah, the chorus...
In spite of Chaz, it came out sick.
The chorus on this one is super huge. That ending chorus is just like orchestral, just like fucking it's fucking thick. It's awesome.
Yes.
So moving forward, I wanted to bring up lyrics a little bit and kind of talk about the theme for this one. One thing that was really hit home for me was could I rewrite history, or was it hopeless to begin with? Is this how I'm meant to be? So Chaz, you want to kind of touch up on that, what the theme of the song is and what those lyrics kind of mean to you?
Yeah, so basically, it's kind of like you just gotta accept the way things are, the way past is, and sometimes you think back and you're like, man, could I have done something different that would have changed where I am right now?
Yeah, for sure.
Because, you think about it, there's every little decision you make is how you ended up exactly where you are today. So sometimes, you think about, what if I did this? What if I did that? And where would I be now if I did that? It's in the song's context, it's a little bit of it's a little bit depressive. I mean, that's kind of what it
means. Kind of makes you feel a shade of blue, wouldn't you say?
That's the point. Yeah, I fear that I won't ever shake your darkest shade of blue is kind of like, I fear that I will never shake this depression, and I will take it to the grave. But
that's awesome.
Well, no, it's not. It's. I know what you mean.
It's beautiful.
It is by no means awesome. No.
Wow.
It's. You just gotta live with it. You gotta cope with it.
Hey, man, the writing's beautiful.
Yeah, we make some cool songs out of it.
Gets me pregnant. Charlie, I have a question for you.
Okay.
What is the best way to listen to Shade of Blue? Is it in your car, cranked? Is it by yourself in a bath? What do I need to do here to get the full Shade of Blue experience? Do I need to be butt naked in a tub, or what do I need to do? Tell me.
I would say probably, I'd say off your tits on 3 pounds of heroin in a hot air balloon at sunrise over the Atlas Mountains.
Okay, you're kind of putting our listeners in a niche category there. We gotta. Okay.
Well, you know, you get
Those
what you
are the
put into
requirements
world.
to listen to Near Blue.
If you can't meet them, go.
Everyone listen to it cranked on 10, on 12. Those
Yeah,
are the
but not on
requirements.
But in all seriousness, however
For
you
legal
want to listen to
reasons.
it. Honestly, the fact that if you're listening to it at all is great.
Beautiful. All right, we're gonna move forward with a little game. We're gonna do top things that make you feel blue. Okay, we're gonna go around. We'll start with Chaz, and then we'll go Charlie, and then I'll go next. So top 5. All right, we're doing a draft.
This first one is absolutely heartbreaking.
Okay.
But it is when you watch a movie that involves a really cute dog, an adorable dog, and then it dies at the end of it.
Oh no.
That is depressing. That's sad. That makes me feel.
That's a
ashamed
good
of it.
first pick. That's a really good first pick. Charlie, you're
Yeah.
up.
I was going to say being dead. Just like the general lack of circulation would probably make you go blue.
Fair. Fair, you can't go wrong with that. My first pick is running out of toilet paper. It fucking makes me really depressed.
Caught short.
Because then you have to go through the stress of, like, you know, standing up and looking for it. You know, I'm not going to get into it. All right, Chaz, what's your number 2?
Number 2.
What's your number 2? Chaz.
I will. All right. Well, let's go with this number 2 theme.
Okay.
I'll say my number 2 is when you're out somewhere and you gotta go bad, but you're not like in a good position to go. That makes me pretty sad. That makes me feel a shade of blue.
Oh, man. Charlie.
I'm going to very much move us off this topic right away, but I'm going to go with forgetting my belt when I've left the house. You know, when you're like getting ready in the morning, you think I'm going to wear these,
Oh,
these
fair.
trousers or pants as you call them. I'm going to wear those today. And you put one, you're like, I need to remember my belt. And then you get to work, and you're like, left my belt on my table. And you spend the whole day pulling them up every like 5 seconds.
Yeah, you start looking like a rapper.
Yeah.
All right, my second
Yeah, just with
is
way
going to
less money.
be... My second's going to be Clairvoyant by the story so far.
Oh my gosh.
Yes, I said it.
True that.
Wow.
Makes me feel blue, man. It's a vibe. Chaz, what's your third? Let me hear it.
I want to say when you can't find your shoes.
Charlie, third.
I went with Harambe's Untimely Passing.
Oh.
Oh, man. Throwing it back. R.I.P.
That does.
Wait,
I think
actually,
it-
saying that, didn't he?
What?
Saying that, is he the one that killed a baby?
I'm
Because if he was, we might have to cut that.
going to be honest, it's so long ago I don't even remember, but...
I
Yeah.
don't remember
It is
either.
I just said
Definitely
it and then had this image of like, you know, the photo of the gorilla with the baby. Okay, moving on.
My third is gonna be releasing a song, because when you release a song, you know you're thinking about other people. What are they thinking when you're listening? Are people gonna like it? Chaz, what's your number 4?
My number 4 is when Charlie visits the United States and then he decides to leave.
What an asshole!
On that note-
he shows up and he's like, just emits all this good energy and this aura of positivity and inspiration, and then he just leaves. He goes back. To
And the next
United
thing you know,
Kingdom.
you're being shaken and they're going, Chaz, wake up! Chaz, wake up! And you've been dreaming it all again. Speaking of which, actually, that does remind me, take a pause here from this very appropriate game. Shade of Blue was the only... So this record was tracked remotely, vocally. So I would sit in here late at night because of the time difference, and Chaz would be at his, having just gotten home from work, and we would just track all of the songs remotely over Zoom or Facebook call or whatever. And Shade of Blue was the only one that we actually got to track in person when I went to Florida to visit.
Oh, really?
And I think, I think well, that was definitely came out the best in terms of like just the speed and the
Oh
workflow
wait, I
and
was
the
there
performance
for
and
like a
everything.
second, for like a little bit.
I was trying not to embarrass you, but yes, you were there.
Yeah, I was thinking that too.
I remember.
I'm like,
walking
dude,
in.
you were there.
I remember walking in.
Yeah.
You weren't in the band yet, but you
And
were
then
there.
Charlie looked at me and pulled out his belt and said, "If you don't get the fuck out of this room," no, I'm kidding.
I was kind of, we were all thinking like, man, I wish these guys would leave so we could just get on with tracking. And then Cam just gets up and goes, Will, do you want to go play Call of Duty? And you left. So, number 4, thing that makes me blue, I'm going to go with eating a piece of Willy Wonka's secret 3-course meal chewing gum.
Is that a thing?
Have you guys never seen Charlie and the Chocolate Factory?
I know exactly what you're talking about.
Oh, we're talking about the chick that... Yeah, okay, alright.
Yeah, balloon girl. She gets all blue in the face.
Wow.
In my defense, you weren't very specific when you asked us things.
Hey, no, that's perfectly valid. That's fair. It's completely fair.
Go on then, what's your number 4?
My number 4 is gonna be how far Charlie is, because it makes me fucking mad. That's all I have to say. Chaz.
You know another Charlie one is what makes me a shade of blue is when we went to Spirit Halloween with Charlie while he was here in the States, and he tried on a full body hot dog costume. And he did not buy it. He just ends up going with like a pirate costume. I'm like,
dude,
bro.
I regret that every day. Honestly, since I got back, I'm like, damn, I wish I bought that hot dog. My number 5. Wait, did Chaz do his number 5?
Are we on 5 or 4?
My number
5
is wait. You're
We're
the
on 5.
podcast
Dude,
host,
I don't
William.
know what's going on anymore.
I promise you, we're on
Okay.
5. We're on 5.
We're on 5. So my number 5 was actually not being able to hang out with you guys in person because of a stupid ocean.
Think about the work that could be done. We're trying really hard though.
And being in the UK, if we get a bonus one, that's pretty crap as well.
My bonus one is Chaz saying he's gonna shave his mustache.
That's your number 5, Will. You hadn't done your 5
You just said we did 5.
No.
we...
He did his number 5. You got to do your number 5.
Oh, really? Well, that's my 5th.
yeah.
Dude, we're gonna think I'm on drugs. I swear I'm not. Okay, then we're done, right? Can we finish this game? Who thought of this?
You.
Alright, y'all. Okay, so we're gonna answer some questions on Discord and Instagram. We sent out a little post saying, hey, who wants to know about us? Who has some questions, gear, whatever? Let us know. We got Dan asking, I guess this is gonna go more towards Charlie. What is your process for writing a song? He asked because he wants to know how the process of writing music is.
Oh, God. So before Will came into the band, it was get an idea by sitting basically in here and not leaving until I get one. And some days it works, sometimes you're in the flow, sometimes you're not. But generally speaking, I'll sit with a guitar and try and get something, or I'll sit and dabble on a MIDI keyboard until I get something. Sometimes it's like a drum beat. A lot of drum programs have like MIDI grooves in them. Just grabbing one of those and just putting it in, and then often I find you can kind of bounce off of one of those, come up with a cool guitar thing, and then you end up like changing the MIDI beat to fit with the cool guitar thing you've written. And then honestly, from there, for me, the main thing with songwriting is it has to flow. So like the transitions in between sections are really important. So you might have a cool verse you've written, the next thing thinking is, okay, well, I want this to flow into chorus. Let's say there's no pre-chorus, let's say we're going straight in. I don't want to just play the same thing that I've done, in the verse 4 times in a row. Something has to change to lead it into the next section, and it can be in the guitar can change, or the bass can change, or everything can cut, or it can be a vocal thing, or a rise, or something. There has to be something in there to flow. But generally, yeah, it's kind of just having like a core idea, be it the chorus that you start with or the verse or whatever, and it's just building blocks until you end up with this final thing. And also just trying stuff and messing around, and if you find something that you like, cool. After Will's joined the band, or since Will's joined the band, that process is kind of the same, but we're working on something at the minute where there have been a few songs on there, hint hint, where Will has sent me an idea on Facebook and gone, I don't know, man, I think this is like complete garbage. And then like 4 hours later, I just send him back a whole song because he writes killer riffs.
We're gonna move on to Discord. This one's for Chaz. Spafunky11 wants to know how you guys got into being
Spunky
musicians.
Shout out. How we got into being musicians?
Yeah.
That's a great question. I have no idea.
It just happened.
Remember I've seen video, like I've just been doing it for as long as I can remember. I've seen like VHS tapes of me like little like banging on drum kits and holding guitars and using like karaoke microphones and little like toy pianos and stuff. And always just had like headphones in all the time, like at the bus, in the hallways, literally like every chance you could get, and just I think if you want to like really put something on it, like a timestamp on it, when I was in middle school, some kids asked me to join a band, and I just went over there and started learning songs and playing with them, and that was kind of like the first real interaction. I mean, I wouldn't even still consider that.
Did you learn like
real,
guitar
but
first,
it's
or were you just singing? Or
I always wanted to be a singer. I was always singing.
Okay, cool.
But the beginning was so slow and frustrating.
No, that's guitar.
Real ones will know.
That's guitar. Yeah, no, I and then I ended up learning like Green Day on guitar and stuff like that, and on my like 3/4 scale.
Oh my god, I had one of those, this little Squire.
Was it black
Yes,
or was
mine
it
was
bright
black.
red?
It was red. Mine was red. I still have
Little
it.
red rocket.
I autographed it too. I autographed my own guitar.
No, wait, you still have it?
Oh,
Bro.
Yeah.
most American thing
I don't
I've
have it.
ever
I don't have
heard.
it at this house, but I have it over at my parents'.
Okay, One Near Blue show, Charlie has to play with that thing.
Hell yeah,
That'd be
absolutely.
so funny.
We'll wait till it's like the most somber, serious moment in the whole show, and then this little red baddie comes out.
Has his signature on it. Alright, you guys, last questions from Peter. Shout out, Peter. Biggest barriers, self-included, in pursuing music and biggest supporters that helped you get where you are today. I'm going to touch up on this one real quick. I think the biggest barrier for us as Near Blue is just how far away we are. We got Charlie in the UK, me and Chaz are here in Florida. And it's super awesome that we can work on music together and everything, but, you know, we can't really go out and play these shows yet. And, yeah, that's a huge barrier for us. I mean, we're really trying and pushing because we love this music and just really believe in it. But, yeah, and I think biggest supporters, all my friends, you know, you guys definitely. I think as a band, we push each other. I'm super thankful for that. But, yeah, I think we're going to wrap everything up. Everyone go stream Shade of Blue. Anything you guys want to add on?
No, except actually, I suppose one thing, which is keep your eyes on the socials because we've got something very cool coming very soon.
Oh my god!
Which is not quite a big thing that's coming soon, but we are dabbling with that territory, so we've got to be careful here.
We're doing all types of dabbling. All right, thank you everybody. Peace out.
So yeah.